Ronnie McLean Speaks Studios. There's something that I want you to do right now. I want you to think of a major goal or something that you want. I want you to think about something that you're working towards. Maybe you've already given up. Maybe you've suffered some disappointments, some loss. Maybe something happened and got in your way and you just kind of walked away from it. Well, I want you to complete this. That there's three different types of people. There's winners, losers, and those who haven't figured out how to win. Maybe they need some encouragement. Maybe they need some training. Maybe they need some advice or something to put some fire underneath them to get them going again. So I want you to think about that deep desire that you have inside yourself and tell yourself something. I want you to tell yourself something, not that you're going to be able to do it or that I got this done. I want you to keep yourself in integrity. And I want you to be able to tell you something that's going to give you fire or encouragement in times of difficulties, when things get hard, when you suffer major disappointment. I want you to tell yourself about your dream, what you're working on, where you're going, and that it is possible. That's what I want you to tell yourself. Say in your mind right now that it's possible. No matter what you go through, no matter what difficulties you suffer, I need you to know in the back of your mind that it's possible. This does a few things. It begins to start working on your very own psyche. It begins to start telling yourself that no matter what goes on around you, that whatever you're envisioning for yourself, it's possible. Very possible. So there's a few things in order for us to be able to do to make that dream possible, to make what you're working on possible, to make that desire that you feel is going to give you the financial security or be able to make the sales that you need to make. No matter what it might be, there's a few principles that I want to give to you right now to tell you, no matter what goes on, it's possible. So the first thing I want you to do is to understand that you have to be prepared. You have to work on yourself. So the first thing is work on you. Do the work that you need to do to prepare yourself to understand what you love to do. So you read books. People say that 2 books a week in 5 years can make you a master at anything that you're working on. The second thing is, very quickly, is focus. Focus on that one thing. Not 5, not 10, not 3, but one thing. That one thing. Well, one thing that you love, that you care about. That one thing that you know that you can really do good, that you like. Understand it. Concentrate on it. Make it a part of you. Every single day, wake up and remind yourself that this is what I want to do. This is my focus. Then you make that your intention. And your intention every single day starts to go into your belief system. And in your belief system, because you're preparing yourself, you know that it's possible. The third thing that I need you to do is to understand that it's difficult. Nothing that you do that's going to be worthwhile is extremely easy. You're going to run into some problems. You're going to have some difficulties. So these difficulties are going to be able to be secured and fashioned through the training that you're going to get to make it possible inside of you to handle the difficult times. So you're going to run into people that are going to say, you can't do it. I don't know what you're doing this for. I don't believe in that. See, if they don't believe in your dream, then they don't believe in you. And half the time when you're talking to these people, they've never done what you even propose to do. So how do they know? You have to surround yourself with people that are going to enlighten you about the dream that you have. That's going to give you encouragement, support. So that's what you need. You need to change the support system that is around you. Begin to start surrounding yourself with people that are in agreement with you. Now, your mind also may not be in agreement. So at times when they begin to start doing things, you start trying to go out there, you start running into some difficulties. Your mind will say, what are you doing this for? It's too hard. It's difficult. It's impossible. But that's when you take control of your mind. And you tell your mind, no matter what, shut up. And whatever you do, you keep pursuing. You keep moving. And that's the fourth thing that you need to do. You need to keep moving through your difficulties. Have an indomitable spirit. That's the fourth thing. An indomitable spirit. Indomitable means that no matter what the difficulties, no matter what kind of hit you're taking, you're always going to push through. You're always going to push through. There's an example in jogging. When you're running a 23-mile marathon, I talked to some people who run marathons. And my friend told me around the 18th mile or so, for some people it might be earlier, there's a difficulty that happens. It's almost like your body wants to quit. You want to just lie down. You just want to stop. But you got to push through. You got to push through. And when he pushed through the 18th mile for him, when he pushed through this, he was able to make it through the rest of the 23 miles. So there's going to come a time in your life, there's going to be a time in the process when you're trying to achieve something, that there's going to become a wall. And that wall is something that you're going to have to push through. And that's why you're going to have an indomitable spirit, an indomitable heart. Believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, my signature phrase is, believe, and for you, all things are possible. I thank you for coming, and I thank you for listening. Buy the book Believe down there. For you, anything is possible. It will help you tremendously in achieving the dreams that you need. Also, to have me speak at your organization, your school, or any kind of conference that you might be having. Call the numbers, email, or fill out the form. I thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you soon at a conference near you.
When you were waiting on the edge of the unknown, and with the cataclysm raining down, insides crying, save me now, you were there impossibly alone.